The
Yeah.
first pillar is say what others are unwilling to say. And this should come with an asterisk of that your buyers care about. I'm not saying go just like stomp your feet and throw a fit in your industry. That's not the point. But the point is, if someone is asking something in your industry and you're not addressing it on your website, you need to be. You need to be addressing it in
Yeah.
your content, written, video. And sometimes that's hard for people. It is easy to think about, oh, I'll talk about that on my website. Sure. Then you start pushing people on what those topics actually are. One of the most common, there's 5 that are the most common. We call them the big 5. One of them is cost and price. And
I
Marcus
was
talked
going to say
about this.
cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
And
so
that's
funny.
something in our industry that a lot of people will say, I'm not putting my costs in because my competition will get them, or
Oh
it's
yeah.
the race to the bottom. And it's so not, but it's hard, it's still hard to convince people, I
Yeah, it
find.
is. It's
So
you really have to get people in the place of having an open mind first. Because those are all just excuses at the end of the day. My competitors will find out. If you're a good business person, you know roughly what your competitors charge, which means guess what? They know roughly what you charge. It's the big secret, non-secret.
yeah, yeah.
And then also, as Marcus loves to say, when was the last time your competitors paid your bills? Who cares what
Yeah.
they're doing?
Okay.
That's not important here.
Everybody's overheads are different.
Yeah.
Everybody has different contracts. Yeah.
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 But what is important is educating your potential buyers about cost in your industry. It should be so educational that they can look at your price and a quote from your potential competitor, and they should be able to say, well, that one's probably higher because of this, because you've educated them so well on what makes the cost go up, what
Materials
makes the cost go
or
down.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excavation is a notorious one. You don't know
Yep.
what you're excavating. So
Yeah.
some people put more cost in because they know that
Hmm.
it will cost more than you think it's going to cost.
Yeah. And we a lot of times people have the exact same question at the very beginning and the very end of their journey to make a purchase, which is how much does it cost? But at the beginning, all they're looking for is roughly how much does this
Yeah.
cost? At the end, they're looking for exactly how much does this cost? And so at the beginning, you don't have to give them a price. You have to educate them about cost and price in your industry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that because, yeah, I think, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you do work with landscape companies
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like our industry is more secretive about cost than other industries. I don't know if you can speak to that.
I think everyone is pretty secretive.
Okay.
I mean,
All
I'll say
industries
this.
are
We
the
work with a lot of home services industry. So anything related
Okay.
to the home, landscaping, HVAC, roofing, they all are coming around on this journey at the same time. And like I said, it's the big secret, non-secret. Everyone will get there eventually. We all know that the secret sauce is Thousand Island, but the other excuse that I have to touch on, because it always makes me laugh, is, well, the price will scare people away. And, we'll lose potential buyers because the price scares them away. Which, can you lose that which you do not have? Like,
No.
absolutely not. But also,
Or do you want to waste your time talking
right.
to them? And
Yeah.
it's like leading
But
them down the garden path and
right.
then them run
But
away after
but
you've
if
wasted
you're
a lot of time.
if the sticker shock is what you're afraid of, there should be no sticker shock, because you're educating people along the way. You're teaching them, and they get to the end and they go, oh, well, you know what? It makes sense why it costs this. And then maybe they have to do a little bit of research or convincing on certain upgrades or what they're going to pay for something. But there should be no sticker shock. That actually only comes when salespeople gatekeep all the information related to price and get people mentally sold on something and then drop the bomb of the price. And so ideally, we're
Yeah.
avoiding that altogether.
Yeah.